Space Age Mars, Episode 4 in Forge of Empires. The first 3 episodes of this little Space Age Mars series summarize the beginning of that new age. The battles dominated there. Today, in this 4th episode, I look a bit more into the economic part, as battles are much easier since all Mars Age units became available. The economy can indeed be a challenge in Mars Age. In Space Age Mars, the research of new technologies requires a lot of goods from this and the previous age. On top, they require a lot of coins and supplies. It lasted until the end of the research tree, until I was able to develop a good stock of coins and supplies again. In the technology tree, I did not pay much attention to the life support technologies. I postponed these to the very end of all researches and reconstructed the Mars Outpost completely when they became available. I will show that a bit later in this video. As this video has been recorded in October 2019, it still shows the old technology tree. I took a snapshot of the new look of the technology tree and marked those technologies that I researched last. Accordingly, I received the expansions for the Mars Outpost very late. I only can recommend doing the same. When we take a deeper look at that Mars Outpost, you will also see what it means for its development. Along with research in the technology tree, the Mars provinces are conquered. The provinces are split into 2 regions. Once the first region is conquered completely, you start with the other. This second region is mainly interesting because it contains the biggest deposits of Mars ore. Those who want to reduce the number of daily battles can concentrate on the biggest Mars ore deposits of both regions. These will be sufficient even when you have the maximum number of goods productions in your Mars outpost. As in every age, there are expansions for metals, provinces, research and diamonds. This allows a city to grow significantly. As you can see, I purchased all possible expansions, and from now on the construction menu has 1 less menu item. I also used the additional space for the 2 new great buildings. The Outpost on Mars receives many more changes. Terraforming provided an atmosphere to Mars, as you can see by these worlds. This atmosphere allowed some first plants to grow on the Mars surface. Until I completed the research of life support buildings, I had only 2 times 2 good productions on Mars. These consumed a lot of supplies, as the lack of life support caused a huge price for productions. I accepted that, as I was able to produce enough supplies on Earth, but my stock of supplies couldn't grow in that part of the development. With the availability of much more building space and the life support buildings, I then built a total of 10 goods productions on Mars. That is as much as can be supported with Mars ore from the daily battles. Due to the life support buildings, the supplies consumption was reduced significantly. In the meantime, I again have a good stock of supplies. As you can see, I produced my Mars goods in the Mars Outpost. I think that this is the way the developers planned, but most players produce their Mars goods on Earth. This is possible in event buildings and in the Chateau Frontenac. This does not consume Mars ore, avoids the daily battles, and it seems to be so attractive that some players even commented on the videos that I will fail to complete Mars Age if I don't have a Chateau Frontenac. That is absolute nonsense. Both methods are possible. But why should I do something on Earth, where space is limited and productions can be plundered, if I also can do the same on Mars? There I produced more Mars goods than I ever will be able to use in this game. In the market, Mars goods are traded 1-for-1 with goods from the virtual future. This proves that there are more Mars goods than players really need. And Mars players also have more goods from the Arctic future, as wishing wells and great buildings always provide goods from 3 ages ago. But nothing in Mars Age consumes these goods. With that huge stock of everything, I feel well prepared for my next step, Space Age Asteroid Belt.